Great moments are born from great opportunities, and that's what I had on Saturday. I relished it Sunday. In Saturday, I took my great opportunity. And I, Cliff, am your new ace in the hole predictions champion. And dear Lord, does it feel good. However, I'm not here alone. I've got the national sports champion and ace in the bank holder with me, Austin. And the person who I vetoed out of the title, Eli, is here with us as well.
It's nice having a multi-tool title. You can hold your title inside of your title. These are multiple sports titles I have used over the years, being held as almost a museum in my ace in the bank.
I now understand why he said he needed to find his sports. I like that. I like that a lot.
So I'm going to have to start finding things week to week to add.
It's just more stuff to put in there.
Or maybe every reign. I haven't added something new for this reign. Maybe that's what we'll do. Every reign I get something new. So I'll have to, because I can't fit the jacket in here. That was my last reign, was the jacket.
Yeah.
And that's just a revolving jersey jacket situation.
And Eli, how are you? You're here today. You felt the wrath of the veto. So how are you?
Doing better than I was yesterday. That's for certain. People in this group know what that is, and people in my personal life know what that means. Not sharing that online, though.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I'll just say it has been fixed, and it will be fixed for tomorrow.
Better today than you have been. That's all we can hope for. We had a really big weekend in the world of wrestling. And I think we're going to start with the show that one of us was at.
Oh, we're starting with this?
I assumed you just wanted to start there. Unless you want to take some sports time and talk about how we have a playoff, a wild card fight in the.
I'm not gonna lie,
baseball.
I forgot that Sports Champs did that. But before I get to that, before we do anything else, make sure you like, follow, do all of that. Follow us on the social medias. All of our social medias are down below, and we'll still have to use a different layout. Then it might be a couple weeks before we get to socials on there. Because I don't know, we might be recording in a different spot. Once again, things have changed, and we have no control over them, and we didn't know they were going to happen. And we don't know the consequences of said changes, so we're figuring out as we go.
I can't wait to have to be the guy that does this.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a Snapchat and be like, hey, you're going to have to go in here and look at this. You're going to, like...
There's nothing I can do to fix it.
Yeah, you're just going to have to look at this. You are just going to have to look at this. I don't know what I'm looking at. Is what it felt like Saturday. I didn't really know what I was looking at, but I'm guess I'm jumping all over the place. I did a ChatGPT thing. It gave me a little review saying we need to be more concise. It was one of our issues was that we weren't concise between our transitions. Our transitions were muddy, not clear. So what were we talking about before I told all of our loyal fans and great fans that can become Ace and Hole Fan Champion of the Week if they comment down below? What were we talking about?
I was giving you the option to either talk about the card or your sports recap.
Well, I will elect to talk about sports because we were just talking about sports before we started recording. We were talking about the college football rankings and how they didn't make a whole lot of sense, and we all had a lot of feelings about it, so why not just use that to kind of kick this time off?
So yeah, Eli, do you want to explain what our criterion were for trying to figure out why the rankings are the way they are?
A lot of fucking top 25 teams haven't actually played top 25 teams. They played bullshit teams, or they played FCS schools.
And you act like this is something new.
It's not something new, but at the same fucking time, some of the placement doesn't make any fucking sense.
And so I want to bring this up and point to Cliff earlier because he was talking about IU. Why didn't IU play Virginia, Cliff?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't that happen?
That wouldn't have changed anything. Virginia's not a top 25 school.
It doesn't
Probably could have
matter.
lost.
It's an NCAA FBS D1 school versus Indiana State.
I mean, you're out here saying this, but it goes against the criteria we set. It's not a power opponent.
Strength of wins matter.
Okay, and wait till we play all the conference games, because the conference is so strong, it's like the SEC in the mid-2010s.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. IU will lose to fucking Oregon.
Yeah, how many
Penn
teams
State.
did you have to add to make it like the SEC in the 2010s? The entire fucking Pac-12? Yeah, okay.
Trust
Oregon?
me, I hate the dismantlement of the Pac-12. I love the Pac-12. But if the conference is going to be the way it is...
I will say I love getting on there now and just seeing what random West Coast games ESPN has to stream now because they don't have the Pac-12. They just stream whatever when it's late. I got on there. I can't even remember what I was watching, but it was some like NAIA. You could barely hear. I don't want to say understand, but you could barely hear the dude talking. Like it was rough scenes from wherever that was at. But
no, we kind of went along the lines of actual power schools, like your Big Tens, but also fucking ranked opponents is what I've been trying to focus on. And actually good competition, not a fucking game where somebody's winning 50-0 because the other team can't fucking do shit. This college football season has been, I don't know. I don't agree with any of the top 25. I feel like Notre Dame should have been out of there a long time ago. The only win we have is against fucking Purdue. Like, that's fucking great. Woo, we won against Purdue.
You couldn't even properly put belt to ass. Like,
no, we won this week. It was against Purdue.
You won, but you didn't put belt to ass. They scored like 30 points.
Yeah. Like, we could have potentially lost to Purdue.
Well, I don't. You guys were firmly in control of the entire game, but yeah, they still put up 30 points.
I don't know what's going on.
More points than Miami, Florida, number 2 team in the nation. They put up 10 less points
than Indiana.
Than you did against Texas A&M.
Yeah, A&M's kind of in a weird spot right now.
But playoff team right now.
A school that might make it into the fucking
you know what's
playoff
funny?
Picture at the end? Iowa State.
Notre Dame isn't even leading in the one conference they are in, which is the FBS Independent. So that goes to UConn, who is 2-2 right now because they beat Ball State. Notre Dame is behind UConn. Let that sink in. No, for real. Let that sink in.
We only have 30 undefeated teams left in FBS.
Georgia Tech.
I'm going to read them off real quick, just because I find the list to be interesting. Arizona, BYU, good old Brigham Young, Florida State, Georgia and Georgia Tech, Houston, Indiana, Iowa State.
Pretty much half the SEC.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm pretty sure it is half.
LSU, Maryland, Memphis, Miami, Mississippi State, Missouri, Navy is undefeated. North Texas, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Oregon, Penn State, TCU, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, UCF, UNLV, USC, Vanderbilt, and Washington are your 30 remaining undefeated teams.
Georgia Tech.
It is half of the SEC is undefeated.
That is a crazy stat.
Looked it up. 16 teams in the SEC now, 8 of them undefeated.
All
8 of which are undefeated in conference play already. Ole Miss is 2-0 in the SEC.
The fact that Ole Miss has already played 2 conference games and it's only week 3 is crazy.
And they've won both of them.
Yeah. Well, who'd they have?
Kentucky and Arkansas. They beat
Arkansas is always a rough play. It doesn't matter what year.
They beat Kentucky by 7 and Ole Miss by 6. And then Tulane by
Arkansas
35.
by 6.
And then they play Ole Miss this week. Oh, shit. This
LSU.
is their schedule.
They play LSU this week.
Yeah. Wait,
we're talking about Ole Miss.
My bad. Yeah, I know. Well, we were talking about LSU earlier before we started recording. Yeah, they play number 4 LSU. They play Washington State, one of the 2 Pac-12 teams remaining. And they play number 5 Georgia, number 7 Oklahoma, South Carolina, the Citadel, Florida, and then Mississippi State.
I forgot the Citadel still had a football team.
No, you didn't, because you just said that a couple weeks ago, unless you've already forgotten about them. Because you said something about it in the group chat.
This is...
the Citadel is so far 1-3 on the season. Their only one coming over Samford.
If Ole Miss somehow beats all the SEC schools they go up against, I will fucking...
They won't beat Georgia. They won't beat LSU. I hope they beat... Well, no, I don't know. I don't like Lane Kiffin, and I don't like Brian Kelly. I think I probably like LSU more than Ole Miss, though.
I know I like LSU.
Well, Cliff, you're also alluding to an MLB wild card race.
Yeah, the wild card race is tight with the last week of play. Do you guys believe in miracles?
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure
we got a 12
Aren't the Reds
game
eliminated?
lead.
No.
Oh, yeah. They're
Are they
15 games back. How many games do we got left?
They are tied for the last wild card spot.
That's what I was looking at. I saw the 4 teams and I didn't know.
Who are they?
Yeah,
I saw the Cubs that are clinched. So
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
Cubs-
know if that was
Yeah.
like the extra spot. Like I didn't know.
No,
I saw the cut line.
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
the
I'll let
first.
you talk.
Nets.
My bad.
They're the first in. Is the Cubs? They already clinched the first spot in.
I
But
got you.
the Reds and the Mets are tied for that last spot right now.
With the Diamondbacks right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The AL is still a lot of people's game.
I was going to ask you. I want to talk about the Reds, but Austin, what's the AL look like?
Well, I mean, you got the Yankees leading the way, 88 wins for the wild card, I should say. You have Toronto on top of the division. My dumbass was about to say, where are the Phillies? They're in the fucking NL. My bad. I was just trying to find a way to dog on Eli, if we're being honest. Toronto.
We got a 12-game lead.
I know. It's
That they're going to lose in the second round.
where are the Nationals at? Nah, there they are, 64-92. AL, you got Toronto, Seattle, Detroit. They're your 1, 2, 3. That's your first round buys, I do believe. And then you got New York, Boston, and then the final spot is also tied in the AL as well, amongst the Cleveland Guardians and the Houston Astros, with also the Rangers 1 game behind and the Royals 2 games behind. That final spot, I should say. So yeah, I mean, anyone's game. The Reds, like I said, I can't remember if I said it on the podcast last year or if I said it. I think I might have said it to Chad when we went to Wrestlepalooza. They're going to be a 500 team every year, but some years 500 is good enough to make the playoffs, and some years 500 isn't good enough to make the playoffs. So I guess we'll just have to see this year if 500 is good enough for them to make the playoffs.
590
It is a little scary. The remaining schedule, we have.
I know it's like all conference opponents.
3 at home versus the Pirates, and then 3 on the road in Milwaukee. 6 games, 7 days.
Phillies.
But the Mets, their schedule is a little stronger, I think. Yeah,
Doesn't
they have to
matter.
play the Cubs in Chicago, and then Miami in Miami. However, Miami right now has won 9 of their last 10. So
So what
Miami's
you're saying is
streaking
that
right now.
lead could get better.
What I'm saying is that there's a chance that both teams choke it away and the Diamondbacks get in
That's
again.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's scarier.
because
Well,
they're
I mean,
only
actually,
actually.
Reds. Well, no, Diamondbacks are AL, aren't they?
No, wait. Well, then what team was a game back?
Well, there's a team game back in both, and then the Royals are 2 games back in the AL. I know that.
I thought for sure it was the
Man,
Diamondbacks.
I don't have it pulled up, and I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, the Diamondbacks are a game back of the Reds and Mets. The Giants are 3 back. The Marlins
Yeah.
and Cardinals are both 4 back. So any of those 6 teams could get the last wild card spot.
Oh shit! I just realized something. We all talked about, because we'll talk about this playoffs and how we've in the past town hall we've agreed that we would be doing more playoffs for sports and everything. We completely skipped over the WNBA.
I figured we'd do something for the finals.
Yeah, we could. Well,
'cause
I'm guessing the finals probably line up with the beginning of the MLB playoffs, if I had to guess. So we could probably do whatever round the MLB playoffs is, and
Yeah.
the finals of the WNBA, and
just clicked,
whatever
'cause
other sport
somehow
is.
the Fever made it past the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's
you
'cause the
fucking
Fever
act
are
like they have
good.
all the people.
They don't, but they're good. They've built a good team around Caitlin Clark and others.
I just enjoy that Chicago wasn't in it.
Well,
Certified hater.
Fuck
Me too.
yeah,
Me
fucking,
too. Me
fucking
too.
god awful human being on and off the court. The way it has seemed, and not because of media or anything. She does it to herself. She legit does it to her fucking self.
For those of you wondering, he is talking about Angel Reese.
Reese's Puffs. Fucking.
Yeah. I'll take 30 seconds and dip into the racing world. There's a chance Max wins 5 straight in Formula One, as the McLaren bottle job might be happening. Oscar crashed out. The current points leader crashed out in Baku, first lap, and Lando only finished 7th. So Max got a lot of points on both of them, and is currently 69 points back from the lead. So, and there's like 7 races left. The next race is in Singapore, and then they come to COTA. And then it's COTA, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, I think. So, NASCAR playoffs are in full effect. We'll bring more on that later. It's not like anything important happens anyway. David Malukas is driving in that last Penske seat. Because that's big news.
makes sense.
And yeah, I think that's it for the world of racing. That's all I got.
Well, sports is entertainment. At least that's what we were led to believe on Saturday with Wrestlepalooza, but nothing was entertaining. That's what Triple H was harping on. Sports is entertainment. And I said this to everybody, being there, I was grateful to be a part of the first. It's inaugural. It was a big deal. It was meant to be a big deal. Triple H, and I quote, said, be prepared for shocks, surprises. Yeah, go look it up. He said that. They overhyped the shit out of it, and it underperformed. So, I got to take 2 people with me, one of them being Chad, I said earlier, which is obviously our father, so that was really cool. And, he really enjoyed it. My girlfriend really enjoyed it, who went with me. And that's what matters to me, is that they enjoyed it. But the product was ass, man. I'm going to see if I can pawn the Fed off onto someone else and get another company. See if I can trade companies here. Because its stock is dying. Maybe I'll just...
New Japan?
Maybe I'll invest in that midget wrestling. Maybe that'll be the... Well, it's founded in Indiana.
Just out of all the things you could pull out of a hat, that's crazy.
Well, I'm also only saying that because I get ads for it all the time on Instagram, and someone at work was talking to me about it. He was like, "Oh, you're going to like," because he knows WWE. He was like, "I think the only one I would ever go to is," and he started talking about that. I'm like, "All right." And then also, someone at work was also talking to me about it. I don't really talk to him a whole lot, but he said that he went and watched wrestling at the Capitol Center when he lived in Maryland. And it was like Ricky the Dragon and all of them. He said Hulk Hogan was supposed to show up and he didn't show up. He also said one time he went and hit God damn it, Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, brought out a bunch of, since I got flack for it, little people and had them all fight. And he said that was one of his favorite. Like, he said that was really fun. I was like, all right. I wanted to ask him if he'd seen Dusty, but I figured it was kind of implied that he was probably there around that time, was he not? With Ricky and Hacksaw. I would imagine so. But yeah, anyway, I'm blessed. I'm grateful I got to go, but the product, I'm disappointed. And I think after we go through this review, Triple H and the WWE, I know you aren't fucking hearing this. I know you aren't listening, but I've been very intuitive. I've been very in tap with your product. I knew as soon as fucking John Cena and Brock Lesnar were going on first, it was going to be a 5-minute fucking squash match, and you were going to ruin one of the last 6 fucking appearances of John Cena's career on some stupid fucking redemption story we've had 3 goddamn times in the past 15 fucking years. They've been wrestling each other since 2002. We do not need to see another fucking squash match. It's not even about John Cena losing. I don't even give a fuck about that. It's the fact that we have 6 appearances left, maybe 3 matches. This was including the 3. Now we're down to 2 with a bunch of fucking Raw appearances left. We have 2 matches with 3 Raw appearances. No more SmackDown appearances. Those are fucking gone. We have Survivor Series, his December in DC. It's not even in Boston anymore. Boston got bought out. DC fucking highest bidder once again. John Cena doesn't get it in his hometown because once again, it's about fucking money. Same reason Mania's going to Saudi in 43 and 27. It just doesn't fucking matter anymore. It's a blatant cash grab, and that's what Saturday felt like. It felt like it was a cash grab. Was it cool? Yeah. Was I glad I went? Sure. Was I glad I paid the money? Fuck no. It felt like a blatant cash grab for what it was. And that's why I feel so fucking passionate as I do. I went and I dug up a house card we went to in 2011. I would pay the money I paid now to go fucking watch that. Not what we went and saw.
Getting to see Sheamus Daniel Bryan was pretty nice, not gonna lie.
We saw Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
We saw Sin Cara before he made his main roster debut. That's the type of shit that's supposed to be happening. And then they want to pawn this shit off on us. I looked at Chad after that first Brock Lesnar John Cena match. I was talking about it. We might as well start segueing in. I'm just going to keep fucking rambling as I go. But the fucking John Cena Brock Lesnar match, I turned to Chad after 8 minutes of the fucking match, after 4 moves in 8 minutes. I turned to Chad and I'm like, do you think that was their way of legitimizing it? You know, Brock Lesnar, the UFC World Heavyweight Champion, killing the fucking sports entertainer? Do you think that was their way of legitimizing it on ESPN for the entire world to see? The worldwide leader in sports? Do you think that was their way of legitimizing it? I mean, do you guys think it was? I don't know. Because that's what Triple H said, and that's what bothers me. That's what he said in the post show. He was like, "Well, John Cena's on his retirement run, and Brock Lesnar's a fucking beast. I don't know what else you expect." I don't know. If
they're going to legitimize it, you got 1 or 2 ways of going with it. You have they're going to start doing shoot style, which I can't imagine they do.
No, not WWE.
I can't imagine they do.
But hey, sports is entertainment now.
Yeah. Or you're going to do what we saw at fucking Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah, you're going to
You
get
get a lot
CTE
of
gimmicks.
fucking matches where you have I don't even know, just a bunch of matches that don't equal shit.
I just think that this is the company giving John Cena the worst way out possible.
Oh, and I can't even begin to tell you. I was gonna start this off the fucking top, and I got on the tangent because I only want to bring his fucking name up. Sorry. Please retain your thought. I'm afraid if I don't say this, I'm gonna forget it because it wasn't aired in the arena when Vince fucking popped up on that package. Everyone fucking cheered. That was one of the loudest pops of the entire fucking night. Was Vince McMahon's fucking face popping up on that Titantron? I don't even want to say Titantron. Those LED screens.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They had a package beforehand. ESPN was showing it about like the history of sports entertainment and like sports and the interweaving of all of it. And Vince McMahon was on it, and he was like, "Welcome to Thursday night or Monday Night Raw," or whatever his famous. He was wearing the yellow jacket, everything. If you look it up, because it's the first time.
Or the
Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the sex trafficker. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say the one who was the whole.
Yeah,
reason
the
why
sex trafficker for the sex trafficker in the first match. Yes. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he got fucking cheered. I turned to my girlfriend. I said, "We're fucking cooked." Like that moment, what was I doing there?
When they cheer for him over the product, I feel like you got an issue.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we're doing. This man is in court right now. I don't give a fuck if the product is terrible. He's a dog shit human being. I will watch this if it means he stays far away. And take Brock with him. Because as far as I'm concerned, 4 fucking minutes isn't enough for me, big guy. Fuck, he's blown. He was fucking beat red. He was about as red as McAfee in the fucking chair all day sitting in fucking College Game Day. Brock had all day to prepare. Pat was all day fucking pregame. It was just fucking terrible. And once again, it's not sour grapes. I don't give a fuck John Cena lost. I give a fuck that he's got 3 goddamn matches left and we wasted it on an 8-minute fucking squash match.
Instead of seeing something that, we're not going to get to see otherwise.
Exactly. We're building back to a fucking John Cena battles back at fucking Survivor Series? Because that's what everyone thinks, but they were touting this as the last time ever. They were, like, that was the tagline for all of this, on the posters, on the fucking shirts, last time ever. Brock Lesnar, John Cena. So if that's what they're building it as, then why is everyone expecting, oh, he's gonna battle back. He's gonna fight him again. No, he's fucking not. But the question is, who is he gonna fight?
What was that list that Cena said forever ago? He had said a list of the people he wanted to fight, but he couldn't.
Angle was one of them, I think. Styles was one of them, I know that. I thought one of them that made a lot of sense, especially on just his retirement run alone, was Seth Rollins. He won the Elimination Chamber because of Rollins. He retained at Night of Champions because of Rollins. I'm pretty sure that was when it happened.
Well, I wonder if that was supposed to be doing the heel one of John Cena, and then we got this shit.
Well, and this bothers me even fucking more, and once again, it's nameless sources talking to media outlets, so grain of salt, everybody. But apparently all the way up until Saturday morning, the plan was for John Cena to go over. And then they changed it. Saturday morning.
Oh my god, that's fucking awful. The list...
And then they also changed the Cody Drew match we can get to later, Saturday morning as well.
The list that... Because he was in an interview talking about people he wanted to wrestle. Dom, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, Styles, Rollins. And then he's got his wrestling soulmates list, which is Orton, Edge, Punk, and Cody Rhodes. So, but yeah, Dom, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. If we could have gotten a Dom John Cena match, You have no idea how much I would have been for that. Holy shit!
Well, and it's just so sad that we got 3 of 4 of his soulmates
Yeah.
on this retirement run, and that 4th one we aren't going to get just because of how time lined up. And Edge said in an interview not too long ago, I want to say it was pretty recently. I want to say it was during the All Out like media
Scrum thing.
road to All Out media coverage. He said that when he was in WWE towards the end of his time, there was a time where they could have gotten it done, but they weren't sure if it would have been like, they knew it would have been good, but worth it, if that makes sense. Like, they would have wanted to do it right, and it wouldn't have been right. And which I think is fair. But it just sucks that we aren't going to get that. After that match, which, by the way, I'm just going to talk about the grades. This is ESPN grades. Remember, this was the first ever inaugural live streaming ESPN Premium Live event, ladies and gentlemen. Gave it a C-. That's your opening match. 8-minute C- match. 3 AAs, 4 F5s, 2 after the match, 1 to a referee, and I think, 3 German suplexes during the match. After that, you had the Vision versus the Usos, which ended very abruptly after Jey Uso concussed himself and split himself open with a chair that he swung himself. Eli, what are your thoughts on this one?
Confusion. Complete and utter confusion on what the fuck happened. Like, you legit.
Do you think you were as confused as Jay?
Probably more so, but I don't know. Like, it was legit.
I feel kind of bad about that now, because if you look back, he's like freaking out because he can't really tell what's going on.
So the way it looked from the hard cam, because it was the hard cam looking at it.
Yeah.
It was camera, boom, he hits Bronson. It looks like he tosses it a little bit, and it bounces off the rope and catches him. And then you see him go backwards. You see LA Knight's eyes go wide, and he says something. You have Wade Barrett saying, "What just happened?" And then he turns around after removing his hands off his face, and it's just down.
Crimson mask. You could see it from the seats I was sitting in. It was...
It's like, I don't think that was supposed to happen. No one knew what the hell just happened.
Well, it was instant, too, and I looked at Chad, I'm like, did he run the blade? Like, what the fuck split him open that fast? And it was the edge of the chair, apparently.
It was like the bottom handle. It looked like he just.
I thought it was the side because I thought
when it bounces off, it flips.
I thought what happened was when he hit it, he puts his head down and the chair just bounces up and he catches it right on the thin part of the skull, like right on the top, and that's why it splits it open so fast.
So if that's true, can we talk about how much a fucking tank Braun Breaker must be for that to happen then? Homie's a goddamn unit.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up a video of it real quick.
I could have sworn that it looked like it bounced. When it came off, it looked like it flipped.
Yeah, so I'm looking at a picture of it right now, and this is even crazier because it looks like his head is nowhere near the fucking chair. So I
thought he caught
it was off the bounce.
It's off his back, but I don't know if it was on his swing. That's crazy. I didn't even look at the swing. It could be.
That's it.
Whatever it was, it cut him
somehow
open
this
in
is
a
gonna
hurry.
Make it to Akishi, and we're gonna catch shit somehow, some way. I don't. Give me Usos as a tag team. Do not give me Usos as a singles. It didn't work. It's not working. They're over with the Yeets. Fucking great. They don't work. Big Jim isn't the one. Jey Uso only has 4 letters, 1 word. Heat. That's all they got.
I got a video of Chad eating.
There's nothing. There is nothing to any of them in the singles run. There's not. And it sucks, but it's the truth.
Okay, so
I also have a video of some guy in a yellow "You Can't See Me" hat popping his head up at an angle.
hey,
and also just staring dead at the camera.
If you want to insert that, by all means. But apparently, Jay posted a picture to his Instagram story of the cut on his forehead, and this just says it ricocheted. Like, this article just says ricochet.
Ricochet? The bald man?
Yeah, the man, he died. As far as WWE's concerned, he's dead.
Well, he's not dead. He's just hasn't come back from injury yet.
Local medical facility. Or did they actually take him to the hospital, and that's how we know he's dead? It wasn't a local medical facility. He's not coming back from the hospital. But anyway, the Vision beat Jimmy and Jay, obviously. It was a decent match. LA Knight being the special guest referee. Could have been nice if they didn't do it as a last minute addition. I didn't even know LA Knight was supposed to be there until I heard his music when I was standing next to Jay and Jimmy in the hallway. I was like, fucking LA Knight's here? Yeah, apparently he's a special guest referee. My bad, dog. Didn't know. Gave it a C. Once again, ESPN, first inaugural live event, gave it a C. After that was the best match on the card and match of the night by far, unless you want to give it to the mixed tag match, but I think you probably want to give it to this one. Stephanie Baker versus Io Sky. Sorry, I butcher her name every time. For the Women's World Championship, and Stephanie won clean as a whistle, pinning Io Sky with a new aerial. Well, I don't know if she's done that before somewhere else. I don't think she has. I'm pretty sure that's completely new to her. Well, I know they have a specially built ring at the WWE PC for aerial moves.
The producers for the matches has come out.
I knew Tyson Kidd did the mixed tag. That's the only one I knew. Yep.
This one was done by Pete Williams and Nick Aldis.
Well, the women's match?
Yeah. You want to know who did the Brock Lesnar John Cena one? It makes sense.
Don't tell me.
Michael Hayes.
I was about to say Michael Hayes. That makes so much fucking sense.
The tag match was Bobby Roode and Sean Daivari, which, I mean, had Jay not got busted, it might have been a more decent finish.
Yeah, I mean...
I saw Bobby Roode back there.
The main event was Abyss and Adam Pearce.
That makes me think something went wrong. That makes me think... Because Abyss wouldn't do that. That makes me think something went wrong in the main event.
Adam Pearce?
Abyss and Adam Pearce.
Why are they putting two producers on every match? Besides Michael Hayes.
Not all of them.
Awful fishy, by the way.
TJ Wilson was the only one for the mixed tag match.
Well, he always does good, so...
Oh, I see it now. Okay, so here's how Jay cut himself. With the chair, he didn't hold both legs, so when he hit, it popped open, and the chair leg caught him. That's how, because I've got a photo of it right here. You can see that he's holding one side correctly, but the other side he's got his thumb off, and it swings open. Here, nice. I'll send it to y'all. But
which might have been why I thought it bounced off of Bronson on the ropes, because it pops open.
Yeah. But anyway, Stephanie Baker, Io Sky, I mean, if there's one match to go back and watch off of this, it is this. I mean, it's either this or the mixed tag match. You can't go wrong, but I would highly, highly advise this, because this should set up a very strong run for Stephanie. She's already talking about matches, and it's got people wanting to see them. This is one of the only things carrying this fucking Raw division at this time, and I mean that so fucking sincerely, is this Raw Women's division. It is the only thing I see talked about online. It's not the Vision, it's the Raw Women's division is what's being talked about. It's not the Oracle, it's the devil. Buy in to what sells, and that is the women. Give them their yearly pay-per-view that they deserve. Make it every year in January. Give them the Women's Royal Rumble at Evolution. Why does that not make fucking sense to you?
Because they're never going to. Because It has been the WWE philosophy for years now that the women's division does not sell to them. However, look at Japan.
Joshi's
They legit have
arguably
Joshi, and it's been one of the best things in Japan for decades now. You have European wrestling. So go at those. They have mixed matches, but it's not just women's wrestling on one pay-per-view, men's on another. They have equal footing on a lot of the pay-per-views that they have. And they sell. AEW has kind of fixed itself a little bit more than how they were originally. Because I don't know what they were trying to do with the AEW heels thing. That did not work. What they're doing now, working a bit more. People are hyped for Chris Statlander winning the championship belt. People are hyped a little bit more. Minus the TBS championship. That can go away along with the person holding it.
You hate it, Eli. Not everybody hates it.
I just don't want Mercedes Moné. I've not had too many problems with who's been holding the belt, minus the one currently. ROH has always had, for the most part, a pretty damn good and deep women's division. Duddy is the only one that's had a fucking problem with it. TNA hasn't even had that much of a problem until they introduced the TNA Knockouts tag titles. That's the only time that they had an issue with it. So I don't know what it is. It's just kind of... I don't know. There was a stigma in WWE for a long time, and I don't think the stigma's fully gone away.
Well, no, it's because
sucks.
there's not a lot of, for lack of a better term, there's not a lot of fresh blood that bring in those ideas from the outside. It's all inside,
They had it, and they just let some of them go. Dakota, Alba, Isla. Those are 3 fucking names that you could put in your division perfectly fine. Cora, fucking a young gun who you could have easily put in there.
Literally early 20s,
fucking out.
like our age, younger than you.
Yes.
It's fucking insane the people they let go. Had Tegan Nox been able to stay healthy, Tegan Nox could have been a part of that. Is that a stigma against Tegan Nox? No, because I'm pretty sure in the independent she's fucking out again with injury, even though she just delivered a promo that she's not fucking injury prone. Don't even get me started on Kylie Ray.
I was about to ask about that one.
I think she might be job prone.
I'm going to retire early so I can get out of my contract.
Imagine being ID champion and then having to vacate.
She couldn't even let Naomi have a moment.
But also, I'm just thinking about it now. There was a lot of, like, this is going to, I don't know the correct way to say this, but, like, women on this show, like, women's empowerment, if that makes sense. Like, Stephanie is the first one getting inducted into this year's Hall of Fame, which they aired that, didn't they? Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels early to be announcing stuff like that.
It is, but... they might make it bigger this year, or my fear is that they're going to find this as a way to bring Vince McMahon back in, which is why I'm hopping off this shit way before they can even consider.
You're not getting New Japan.
That shit.
You can find a new company.
Man,
you're not getting New Japan.
Like I said, I've already got my eyes on a terrific company.
You want AAA?
No, because Cliff's already got AAA. It's a little hard to find my own company when Cliff owns pretty much all the independents.
I mean, give us some independents.
I mean, we can work something out down the line.
But we'll cross that bridge when we
just
get
becomes an independent, I guess.
But no, going back to the main, I guess what I was gonna say, because you also go look at the mixed tag match. AJ Lee was almost her entire press and media on the way up to this was talking about how she connects with fans through means of stories and her own experiences with mental health and therapy, and how if she can empower a single little girl to do whatever it is, that's what matters to her. And like, this is what I mean, like, these are the stories the women are wanting to tell, not fucking CTE, not someone in a court case coming back and beating a man who brought children out on stage. That's a little fucked up, don't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure John's record with kids coming out on stage with him is like fucking terrible. Because last time I remember him coming out with kids was Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he fucking lost. So that's just got to be a stat someone's looked into. But it's just why it doesn't make any. It baffles my mind that they haven't figured this out yet. That the women deserve their own. That's what I told Chad. I'm like, give it fucking Women's Rumble every year, night before Royal Rumble. Make it Evolution. Make the main event the Women's Royal Rumble, and then make that. You don't even have to make it the main event of Mania. You haven't made the main event of Mania in years. That's a foregone conclusion. Whatever. Just at least give them the main event of their own show every year. But yeah, this match really great. Baker hit a really good aerial move, and then that leads us into the mixed tag match between Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and CM Punk, AJ Lee, which was played out exactly how I was fucking worried about. And then it turned left, and it turned out into a decent match. It started out, like I said, I see it, Eli. I don't know why you think you're being slick. It started out like I was afraid of, very overbooked, very mind games, very, tagging in and out, doing the coward heel shit instead of just letting the wrestlers wrestle. And then they let the wrestlers wrestle, and it was worth the time. And wait, this was the longest match on the card. I want to say this was 29 minutes. There was only 2 matches that were over 20 minutes. The Stephanie Io match was 20 minutes and 11 seconds, and this match was like 29 and some change. The rest were under 20. So
I wonder why. Why those were 2 of the best matches.
Yeah. It's because they let the wrestlers fucking work. Pretty much everything you wanted out of this match you got. Besides, I don't know why they gave it a C. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else you were expecting out of this match. What?
It's storming down here. That was just really loud.
Oh, I got you. I don't know. I thought it was decent. Second best match on the night. I've got no bad things to say about it. I mean, AJ Lee looked good for being in the ring for the first time in 10 years. The husband-wife dynamic played out really well on both sides. Yeah. Either you got anything else to say about this? I thought you said you had opinions about this match.
I have opinions about the Wrestlepalooza in general. We all thought that the minute Vince got out of the way, it got better, but it may be time to have a serious conversation about how it's not.
Well, I think it did get better, but here's the thing: I don't think we realize how fast the eras move in WWE. Like, how long truly was the Ruthless Aggression era before it switched to the PG era? 6 years?
8 years?
If
6
that?
or 8 years? Something like that, yeah.
When did Triple H take over? When did they start phasing Vince out?
4 years ago, it feels like.
So we're coming, and we know that the span of things have just been shortening, other than life. Depending.
2002 to 2008 was Ruthless Aggression.
So 6.
6 years. So, I mean...
What is it called? The reality era?
That's what we were technically in. I don't know.
2014 to 2016 was the reality era.
I thought we are in like the Renaissance era or some shit now, what they call it.
Shit's turning into the Dark Ages.
Or like the Bloodline era. That's probably what they're going to fucking call it.
Around
the Dark Ages.
2022 and solidified with WrestleMania 40 and 2024.
That's what I'm saying. So
we're in a new one.
Yeah, it wrapped up with the Bloodline story. It stopped with Roman and Because wasn't
We are
40
in
the last one Vince had
the new
any-
era.
That feels right. 40 feels right.
The new era began this month.
Well, I can tell you the new era fucking sucks.
Key aspects of new era. ESPN,
ESPN.
increased
It's
accessibility.
money. It's the money. This is
It's
TKO
fucked.
making as much fucking money as they can.
So, historical context of era says we already had the new era, 2015 to 2016, and we're in the modern era, 2015 to present. So that makes no fucking sense.
But you get what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it was good. It was great. The bloodline was fucking cooking. And I read somewhere that, like, they regret ending the bloodline because it killed everything they had. But I don't think that's what killed everything they had. Selling the company killed everything they had.
Yeah.
After that was Rhodes, McIntyre. There's not much to say about this. Can I just go ahead and get it out of the way and we can finish our... Because, like, the only thing I think I have to say about it is the CTE gimmick. What the fuck was that? Like, it's not like
No
he
idea.
can... Because that's why I told Kenna, I'm like, he's either severely fucked up, like, for real. It's a CTE gimmick, which is not good. Why are you doing that? Or, like, he was selling something to his leg, but he didn't get attacked to, like, he's not working the leg. So he fucked up his leg. I don't know. It was weird. It was very early in the match, too, and the match was whatever. It was a SmackDown main event, if you want me to be honest. The ref was stopping Drew from doing the same exact thing he did in matches, but, like, it was legal what he was doing. I don't know. Not a whole lot happened. This was also a C. ESPN grade overall for the entire inaugural WWE Wrestlepalooza inaugural ESPN Premium Live event. C. It said the only thing saving it and keeping it slightly above average is the Io Sky Stephanie match, or else the grade would have been a lot worse.
I believe it.
So, Cliff, would you like to continue?
Yeah, we'll hit up a different show in a completely different country.
I meant about Wrestlepalooza. I thought you had more to say. I felt like I cut you off earlier.
I feel like WWE is not heading in the right direction right now. And I know I'm not alone in saying that. Because here's the thing. You can't promise all of the shit all the time and then nothing happened. All these surprises, changes, yada yada yada. There was no return, heel turn, face turn, title change. There was nothing.
So that is exactly what they're painting this as, was he had a fucking CTE gimmick. Because in this recap from ESPN, I'll read the first couple. Surprisingly short main event at just 15 minutes and never truly had time to get off first gear. The story of the match was Rhodes was dealing with a head injury caused by a Claymore kick on SmackDown the evening before. Rhodes stumbled out of the blocks, literally. They didn't say that, but he literally stumbled out of the blocks and was seemingly compromised.
I'm sorry.
However, the ill effects didn't have a bearing conclusion on the match. Don't you think this is a bad fucking idea when you had someone kill their family because of CTE, you fucking dipshit? What the fuck?
I would say, we've had a CTE gimmick before. That was Perry Saturn, which was a punishment to him. And then we've had, I don't know, a guy who had CTE and major depression and major head injuries fucking kill his wife and child and himself. But, let's fucking do a CTE gimmick.
Yeah,
fucking...
That makes my blood fucking boil reading that. Oh my god. That's the type of shit we're getting in the new era, ladies and gentlemen. CTE gimmicks and 8-minute matches. Buckle up!
So AEW, huh?
Yeah, we'll talk about a different company real quick. 14 matches on the card, damn near 3 WWE pay-per-views, all for the price of one. Coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in the Scotiabank Arena. Yeah, I'll just read down the card. We had the Ops, who defeated the Workhorsemen, which is Anthony Henry and JD Drake. Daniel Garcia defeated Shibata as his descent into the Death Riders continues. Hologram and Paragon defeated the Frat House, and that was a match we just didn't predict because we didn't know it was going to happen. And then Haley Cameron, Mina, Queen Aminata, and Willow defeated Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, in the Triangle of Madness. And we got into the real card as Coping Cage defeated FTR. And we got a beautiful moment as the Toronto crowd serenaded Adam Copeland, singing the Metalingus theme. And I love that. And we'll get back to singing crowds later. Eddie Kingston returned, and the world is still cold as he defeated Big Bill, with Brian Keith at ringside. And then we got Hook. Apparently Hook and Eddie Kingston are together now. You know, this New York pair up. So hopefully something good happens there. Mark Briscoe finally got his win against MJF in a tables and tacks match, and it was something. When they say tables and tacks, they mean that you will get a lot of both. I saw a photo of the ref's shoes after the show, and from heel to toe, tacks.
There's probably 90% silver and 10% black.
Yeah,
on the soles of his shoe.
Yeah, hopefully you got the new ones that are thick enough. Apparently, Ricochet is now calling his group the Demand as they defeated the Hurt Syndicate. Mercedes Moné defeated Riho, retaining the TBS title to Eli's delight. Kazuchika Okada defended and defeated Konosuke and Mascara Dorada in an absolute banger of a match. John Moxley defeated Darby in a coffin match, but we'll get back to that later because something interesting with that happens later. But it seems like Darby just isn't winning coffin matches anymore.
It seems like Darby isn't winning a whole lot of anything anymore. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but
the next match had Timeless Toni Storm defending her AEW Women's World Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match as Chris Statlander is your new AEW World Women's Champion. And
off a roll up.
Hey.
In a Fatal 4-Way where she pinned the champ.
I was expecting a finishing, not.
That's kind of how Timeless Toni Storm, retained the title so much, was off of stuff like that. That was part of the gimmick, so it makes sense.
Wasn't it Yuta's thing she used too, like the seatbelt stuff? So like they're teasing her joining the Death Riders.
Death Riders, yeah. Burrito retained in a 4-way ladder match as we had the return of Jungle Boy Jack Perry. And Kill Switch is no more as Luchasaurus is back, and the crowd popped again for the return of Jurassic Express. Oh man, it feels good. It feels really good. And a main event, as expected, Hangman Adam Page retained against Kyle Fletcher. And yeah, that was the card, and I'm gonna go talk about it real quick. Moment of the night for me has to be Darby Allin trying to commit murder, as he was still in the coffin after the match. The Death Riders were out back. They drove away, leaving John with the coffin because he was going to, do whatever the fuck with the coffin. Darby pops out of the coffin like Undertaker, hits Moxley in the throat with a hammer, and then proceeds to continue hitting him with said hammer until he puts him in a body bag and then sets the body bag on fire.
He said he was going to get him back.
Yeah.
Imagine John Moxley debuts and with a fucking body bag on fire.
And what motherfuckers don't realize is this goes all the way back to 2019 when they first fought in Indianapolis when Darby Allin brought that goddamn body bag to the fucking ring.
Yep. It's a beautiful, this long concurrent storytelling
Hey,
here. I love
Triple
it.
H, take notes about long-term storytelling, buddy.
And I also wanted to point this out. AEW right now, paying back to the day ones, with the exception of Kazuchika. I think every single, and Mercedes, because, heaven forbid I'd say
Rio
something
was
like
the
that.
first fucking
Yeah.
women's champion, so
But I do believe, other than those two, the day ones are holding the gold now. Because you got MJF as your world. Brodito were there from the beginning. Because, ROH and all that kinds of fun stuff at the beginning. And so, yeah, it feels like the day ones are on top right now. And
who's TNT champion?
Garcia. No.
Oh.
No. Fletcher. My bad.
Oh, well, that's not a day one.
I mean, you're
That's
right
a
about
day
that.
one bitch.
The day one.
I was
bitch,
going
he
to say,
says.
MJF isn't the world champ.
No,
Hangman.
MJF. Hangman is.
I'm
He
going
said
to say,
TNT.
no, you
You said Hangman.
You-
MJF was the world
I'm ready to
champion.
say, when
Oh,
this
no.
goes up, fucking listen to it. Because I
I
had to
will.
look it up. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, I know it's not MJF, but who the fuck is it? I'm forgetting it.
Yeah,
It's
Hangman.
Hangman.
Yeah.
But I've got Forbes grades from, I don't know, ESPN doesn't do AEW anymore because obvious reasons now.
I was just gonna
I guess Bleacher
Yes,
Report has grades.
just real quick as well. Eddie Kingston's back, thank God. Big Bill was a little too soft with Eddie Kingston for his first match back, so hopefully the next one's better. But Eddie Kingston's back, so fair play to him. Drat. This is a renaissance for the AW Tag Team division as well, because we have Jungle Express back. They're teasing the Acclaimed getting back together after the split didn't work. The Young Bucks are actually more active in the tag team division now, FTR. And now we've got the addition of Cope and Cage.
But you say they had to have the tag titles once.
They have to.
They
I
give
thought
it to Sting. They can give it to them.
I thought it was going to be in Toronto. That's why I thought FTR was winning at the last pay-per-view. So that way the FTR Cope and Cage dream match would be at All Out, but sadly not. So Austin, which one are you going with, Forbes or Bleacher?
I don't know, because, well, they both kind of look like they have the same grades. It looks like Forbes is a little more forgiving, so just for the sake of how dog shit WWE did, we're going to use Bleacher Reports, which I'm seeing a lot of B's and C's, which I feel like might be a little more realistic. I'll see like B pluses and shit for pre-show matches. I don't know a pre-show match besides ones that don't include the Costco guys. That don't deserve a B or higher. But 0 Hour began with Joe and Hobbs losing to the Death Riders. They gave it a C. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that was the last time they wrestled. Never mind. They have this set up fucking weird. The grade was a C. Joe and Hobbs beat the Workhorsemen. Garcia beat Shibata. They gave it a B. The Kyle O'Reilly Roderick Strong hologram versus Frat House match. It's a C. The
Fucking went Bulldog to get that out.
4-way women's match on the 8. That fucking tornado brawl thing gotta
Mina
be
versus Megan, yeah.
Yeah. Coping Cage versus FTR got a B plus. Kingston and Big Bill got a C.
That's fair.
Briscoe and MJF got a
rough.
B plus. Demand and the Hurt Syndicate got a B. Monet and Riho got a C plus. Okada and Dorada and Takeshita got an A minus. Moxley Darby.
A minus. I want to know what they put as A, like flat A's then.
Moxley Darby got a B.
Pac is back, by the way, and he's
Pac is
wearing
back.
clothes and cut his hair, so I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, it's a different type of bastard this time.
Yeah.
Statlander winning the title got a B+. Brodito got an A-. So still, Hangman and Fletcher got an A, and that was it.
Okay.
Overall, they gave it an A-. Which, all I'm saying is, even if they lied, they did a way better job than ESPN.
Yeah. I mean, it's also I really doubt that calling Wrestlepalooza a C is really good for business relations.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
WWE's probably going to try to fucking find the guy that posted that goddamn article.
Like, it's not good.
No.
But other moments from All Out, just run it through real quick. Wrestle Dream is the next pay-per-view, October 18th. We got about a month. So, in St. Louis. It's also really great to
Do
have.
you think Randy Orton shows up?
I
No.
would love it. He won't, but I love it.
I mean, it's St. Louis.
We also have Daniel Bryan on commentary, basically full time now, and just watching him on the outside, I swear to God, the ring's calling to him like the Green Goblin mask.
I see that tweet probably
just-
at least like once a week.
You think we get Corey Graves? Speaking of that,
Yeah, I mean,
I
we
was gonna
probably
ask
will
about
some
that.
point soon.
It's like, do we think that with all the people coming back, do they think that there's a way to fix his injuries so that way he's
well,
back in the
you-
ring?
he got fucking F5'd.
You say
Twice.
fix. You say fix like he hasn't been cleared for years.
I didn't know if he was cleared or not.
He's been cleared
I was
for
not aware
years.
of that.
He
This
has
was
said
just-
he's cleared.
Yeah, he said numerous times that he's cleared. He chilling.
I mean, if he likes being on the desk, and that's kind of what he's adjusted to, because
He
flipping
went
that switch
flying
mentally.
on that F5 too.
Hey, he's sold. I
mean, so
wouldn't mind
see-
getting a Corey Graves Pat McAfee match. That'd be pretty cool.
Finally getting that after
Finally,
years.
that might
Michael
be
Cole
the-
on a forklift.
That might be the first decent announcer match. I know a lot of people hate on Pat McAfee, but like,
Michael Cole on a forklift.
man,
Michael Cole on a pole.
hey, put
No.
Michael Cole back in the coal mine, raise it up about 15 feet. That'll be all right.
Oh
We'll
shit!
just put him in a shark cage. That was a great idea the first time.
Uh,
And the second time they did it with Dom.
remember Enzo in a cage?
That's why I said the first time.
Yeah. It's a really good concept until it actually starts to come to fruition. Then it's just not.
Kind of like a King of the Mountain.
The reverse ladder match.
Oh yeah, the reverse battle royal. Or whatever. That's what it was in TNA, right? King of the Mountain, like where you got
Yeah.
put in the fucking penalty box and shit.
If you got pinned, yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Get
was.
pinned, you have to get out. If you pin somebody, you're able to get into the ring, and then you have to hang the title belt on two.
The hook, yeah. It's a reverse
Yeah.
ladder match.
And yeah,
I'm also like 99% sure Okada's contract is say the word bitch and just show up and have fucking bangers.
oh, Konosuke though walked away from.
Yeah. So
Don
we're getting
Callis.
the descent there, which I love. So hopefully that means that he can go and be in New Japan for a while, since he's kind of riding himself away from the Don Callis family.
I don't think
'Cause-
he wins the world title.
Which did
I
you like?
think
Did you
he
like the red penalty
does.
box better, or did you like the black penalty box better?
Eli, you like
What?
the red better.
What?
The King of the Mountain match. It had a red penalty box and it had a black penalty box later.
I don't remember the black penalty box, so I guess that's gonna have to be my answer.
You would rather the black penalty box or the red?
No,
penalty box?
I don't remember the black penalty box. So any King of the Mountain match I watched had the red one. Then
I remember the black one.
I do not, because AJ Styles does the forearm off the red one. I've seen Sting
No.
do a.
That's the black one because I just saw that picture. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, I will screen share right now if you want me to.
Go
I'm
ahead.
looking it up.
Okay. So yeah, AEW setting up a Wrestle Dream.
No,
What?
that's him getting tossed off.
Man, is this probably not the same fucking match? Do you
No.
think he was in more than one?
He was
probably
in white.
more.
Yes, he was. He was in white tights. I know for a fact he was in white tights for that one.
All I'm seeing besides like super old King of the Mountain matches is that black cage.
I don't remember the black cage. Genuinely, I do not remember the black cage.
Oh god, did we just find another Mandela effect?
It's obviously there. Both cages
no,
are obviously
yeah,
been used.
yeah, like both of them are real. I'm looking at the red and black cage. He's just superplaced one for the other.
I think I found the match.
What I always thought, I guess, I put as the fucking penalty box was like a telephone booth. I guess that's what I thought the fucking penalty box was. Because I thought they got like put in a telephone booth.
Oh,
at
don't
one
be,
point.
because I think I remember that too. Don't say shit like that.
Penalty box.
I fully believe that there was a match in TNA at some point that involved a telephone booth. Unless it's just that red penalty box I'm thinking of. But that's like cage link fence. The red box is.
I don't know, but there is this image. Hang on. There is this image that has him on something that looks like a telephone box, but it says King of the Mountain.
That's that black box. That probably is what it is. It probably just looks like a telephone box.
Sorry, 2009 is what I was trying to look up to see if it was that one. Drew Galloway was in one.
When are we ever having the first tag team King of the Mountain match?
Never. Fucking never.
When we start our own pro wrestling company, we're never having a normal one-on-one match. I want you to know that. Like, it's always going to be some stupid-ass reverse battle royal, fucking King of the Mountain, Dog Kennel from Hell, Triple Tower of Doom, Eastern State Penitentiary match type shit.
We gotta have something that's just so outlandishly out there that it makes zero sense.
Oh, we'll come up with it, trust.
But the day ones will love it. Everybody else, they'll just not know what's going on.
Well, it'll be like our version of like the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Like, it'll be the one thing that we have.
We'll do better than Utopia rules. You remember Better Than Utopia from, it was like SmackDown 09 from the Road to WrestleMania?
I don't think so.
You have to win with a pin count to 5, and you get like counted out at 5 or 6 or something like that instead of 10 or some shit like that.
I don't know. We'll have to brainstorm it and make it the worst possible viewing experience ever, and then people will want to come and pay and watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Make
it like a fight pit with the seating at the top, so that way only the front 2 rows can see.
Yeah. And we'll put super shitty red lighting over all of it, that way no one can see what's going on.
And we'll just throw some like black liquid out there every once in a while, and people will think it's blood.
Don't we got a TNA show to predict?
Well, I think TNA has infected our minds as we have a 6-match TNA card here, Victory Road. 6 matches as of now. It's hard to tell what's happening with the world title because the world title's not on this one because apparently it's on NXT according to Eli. I don't watch NXT, so he's going to have to be the representative for that. With 6 matches on the card, we have Ash by Elegance with the personal concierge versus Masha Slamovich, and a match by Elegance for the TNA Knockouts World Title. Indy Hartwell is the special guest referee. In our next match, we have Mike Santana taking on Ridge Holland in a plain singles match. Leon Slater defends the TNA X Division title against Myron Reed.
Why are they wrestling in a normal singles match?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think Eli knows either. I think he was trying to figure it out earlier too, and we couldn't.
There's no reason for any of this.
Moose versus Mustafa Ali in a singles match. Then we have the Elegant brand, which is Heather by
Elegance
Elegance.
brand.
Sorry, Elegance brand. Heather by Elegance and M by Elegance, with the personal concierge taking on the Inspiration, which is Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. And in the main event, I'm thinking it's the main event, Steve Macklin will defend the TNA International Championship against Frankie Kazarian. Eli, how long has TNA had an international championship?
We predicted the fucking tournament.
Okay, I'm just making sure that it's like not some old thing.
No, we predicted the tournament. Austin got a point for it because he did Steve Macklin.
Yep.
That was in our in-person episode.
It was Mania weekend.
So it's a newer
Holy
title.
shit!
So why don't you shit on TNA for having too many
No.
titles?
We're in September, almost October. That was in fucking what? April? March?
Yep. Cliff, do you even know who Ash by Elegance is?
Don't look it up.
No, don't look it up.
I saw the change in picture
so
on
did
your
I. He already looked it up.
glasses.
Oh, damn it. Yes. Okay, that's crazy. Never would have guessed it was Dana.
Yeah. That's probably going to be the main event too. That probably, because I don't know what else would be.
The international title.
No.
Do you want to know how this international championship match came about too?
Sure, please.
Fucking Mr. Anderson. It says it above it.
Yeah.
Kazarian did a King's Speech thing, and Mr. Anderson came, and he had a fucking match on TNA this past week.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Anderson and Macklin against Kazarian and Jake something. And that's not me forgetting his name. That's legit his fucking wrestling name.
What's his real name then?
Shut the fuck up. I corrected it before you even fucking said anything, bitch. Who's the dumbass now? I hate this.
Yeah, this is definitely a TNA card.
I like how I said, let's give it another week to see, and this is the fucking week that we have.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This feels terrible having this be my first defense.
Let's give it another week after this to see, and then...
The show will be over, Eli. It'll be really easy to predict then.
God. That's crazy.
So, yeah, 6 matches to predict. We're going to go Eli, Austin, Cliff, order. Top to bottom, bottom to top, doesn't matter. Eli, you can pick.
Okay, I do have... Yeah, Eli has to pick. Eli has working like 18-ish something minutes. I gotta be there by 1, but...
It's like a 5-minute drive.
Yeah, so I got a lot of shit I gotta do too.
Well, cool. We'll start at the top then. Ash by Elegance versus Masha. Who you got?
I got Masha. Indy Hartwell's the referee here. I would assume that we get a new champion. Maybe we don't, but it's either Indy versus Masha or Indy versus Ash.
Austin, who you got here?
I'm taking Masha.
Masha. Clear.
I'm taking Ash here.
He's collecting them all. You have to take the other Elegance team, by the way.
This is the first time I've had to defend without a veto.
Yeah, I have 2 vetoes. This is great.
I hate this.
Eli, we got Santana versus Holland. Who you got?
I fucking hope Santana, but somehow I feel like Holland's gonna fucking win this match, and I hate it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and take Ridge Holland.
I'm taking Mike Santana.
This is an X Division match. X
between
Division title
Leon
match.
Slater and Myron Reed.
I don't like either of them, but I will take Leon any day over Myron.
I'll also take Leon Slater.
Because Leon
I'm-
entertains me. Myron does not.
Agreeing with that. I don't think he's gonna go and get all option C, but yeah.
Well, it's been a while since we had an option C, so. Then we have this match.
Moose versus Mustafa.
I don't understand it. Fuck it, give me Mustafa. Somehow, some way, it's gonna be fucking him.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking someone's gonna interfere.
It's somehow, some way gonna be him. He has.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
the whole
Mustafa. Well, I was going for gamble interference, but I don't know who's gonna fucking interfere. So
Mustafa has a faction. Don't ask me who's in it, but he has a faction.
Well, exactly.
Cedric Alexander's
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who's in it or the name of the faction. So I'm just gonna not gamble.
I'm taking Mustafa as well.
But if you had to take the Elegance brand,
I kind of want to put the Order 4 interference on there, but I don't think I will.
I don't know why it's all caps in my phone, but I'm taking all caps inspiration here in the Knockouts tag title match between the Elegance brand and the Inspiration. Just because I don't like the Elegance brand. I don't like Dana Brooke. I don't like Ash by Elegance. I certainly, sure as hell, don't like the other two. M, by the way, is one of the names. M. No fucking anything else. Just fucking M.
No,
by
it's
Elegance.
M by Elegance.
Oh, sorry. By Elegance makes it so much fucking better.
Full name.
Shorty G.
Exactly. I'm taking the Inspiration. Formerly known as the Iconics.
Yeah, there's a I didn't know they were the Iconics. That's really cool to see them, still working together.
No, they had retired. They had retired because both of them had a child.
Well, that's a different. Okay, that's not retirement. That's parental leave.
No, they straight up said that they were done with wrestling, and then they just came back again.
Main event. I'm guessing. Macklin.
This is not going to be the main event, dude.
It will
I think
be.
it will be.
So the TNA World Title picture on NXT is Trick versus Oba for a title versus title. I do believe tomorrow, and then it'll be whoever wins that match against Ricky Saints for both championships.
What?
No TNA guy. During Homecoming, it was announced it would be Obafemi versus Trick Williams for the TNA title and the NXT title.
Hold on. So we have Trick Williams who's holding the TNA title.
Yep.
We have Obafemi who's holding the NXT title.
Yep.
Winner of that match gets both titles.
Yep.
And then
so
Ricky
said TNA /NXT champion is going to go face North American champion Ricky Saints.
Nope. No. He's not. No, he's not North American champion. That's Ethan Page.
Okay, never mind.
Still doesn't make it better.
Wrong
But-
AEW.
Well,
ex-AEW
I
guy.
thought he still fucking had it because I was like, so you're telling me they're going to combine all three fucking championships on a single fucking person named Obafemi?
No, but then if Ricky Saints wins it, if Ricky Saints somehow wins it, and then he fights Ethan Page, then it's the Canadian North American Championship added into the NXT and TNA.
The TNA NXT North American Champion.
Canadian North American
The
Championship.
TNA NXT World North American Canadian Championship.
Yep.
Well, who do we got for the TNA International Championship?
I don't fucking know. Give me Steve, I guess.
I'll take Kaz.
I'm also taking Kaz here.
My brain hurts thinking about the TNA title.
Well,
By the way, no, I talked with Cliff about it. There's no TNA tag title, which has been getting built up with the Namath Brothers.
I'm gonna gamble that that's gonna be the main event.
I hope you fucking lose a point. I hope you fucking lose a point.
I'm gambling that the women's is the main event.
I'll allow it. I don't really see how I couldn't. That's pretty specific since we don't know which one. Eli,
Well,
which one do you able to be the
Hold
main
on,
event?
should we look this up? Like, do we know?
Is there?
No,
is there
it doesn't say. To my knowledge, we're locking this in. By the way, you guys, this game. This is the.
No,
this is
if
the
it's
gamble.
already been announced, it
This
gets
is the
thrown
gamble.
out.
This is the gamble. You get a point if you get it right. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's not on the pay-per-view because the Hardy Boys defeated the Namus on fucking TNA. The main
Why
show.
wasn't it on the show? What?
Oh, Bound for Glory, October 12th is when we get Team 3D versus the Hardys one last time.
Yeah, I was very say I'm seeing a lot of people on the poster that are not on this card.
At the Namath.
Like Joe Hendry?
Everyone
Yeah,
on this
Joe
poster
Hendry.
actually is not on this card besides Moose, and is that Masha?
Yeah, that's
Eli's
Masha.
not on this card. The Nimbus aren't on this card. Hardy isn't on this card. Joe's not on this card. 2 of the fucking 6 people, 7 people on this fucking poster
What the fuck?
are not on this card. Are they advertising it for Impact and not fucking Victory Road?
It does not specify who's
What?
going to be. No,
Okay,
because there's going
hold
to
on.
be a live event during this.
Hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
There's some
It's
meet
like-
and greets happening.
It's blending the cards between the TNA taping and
Mhm.
the pay-per-view, so it's showing all these other
Mhm.
matches for the pay-per-view, but it already has the results.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't be on the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn.
TNA, baby.
Oh, Eli, what are you gambling to be the main event?
I hate all of this. I hate every second of
You know
this.
what's really funny? We're gonna have to watch the pay-per-view to see when they announce what the main event is.
Well, I'm
Because-
not
What the
fuck
watching
we
this
watching it on,
pay-per-view.
Cliff?
Yeah.
I am not fucking getting TNA Plus.
Because here's the thing, they could announce what the main event is at any point, and that
Yeah.
secures or denies.
And I will pay attention.
Yeah, we will just have to keep up to date.
But I'm not fucking buying this.
But I'm just saying that, you know,
I'm not buying this clusterfuck.
if I decide to veto, then
Good luck.
Why is Global Force Entertainment's brand still active?
What?
what?
Oh,
On what?
Their website.
Oh, no.
Because they posted
Oh,
an
shut up.
updated card for the Victory Road 2025. And they have AEW and AEW events, wrestling news, My World Podcast, Horseshoes Baseball. I don't know what that is.
Shane
Gaming?
McMahon's son calls for his induction into WWE Hall of Fame.
Is that the one that's at Indiana?
They have CM Punk under the AEW banner on the globalforceentertainment.com.
I
It says
see that.
CM Punk names his 6 grandfathers of wrestling Mount Rushmore under AEW.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking confused.
I don't need Jeff Jarrett advertising Blue Chew.
I just scrolled down and saw that too.
It's just his world, man.
They have
I
the
don't wanna be
same
living in
picture
it.
for like a lot of people, like the same Tony Khan picture for any story that fucking has
AEW. AEW. Triple H says current WWE roster could rival the Ruthless Aggression era.
It says
False,
it's an AEW
but okay.
story. It's fucking Triple H.
What?
What's going on at Global Force Entertainment, Jeff Jarrett?
So I think we found one of our new weekly things. We're gonna have to pop into Global Force Entertainment and see what's going on over there.
What
Well,
is
the upcoming
this?
AEW event just takes you to their website. Let's see what WWE stars dealing with injury.
Yeah, I was gonna click on that.
Jay.
Piper Niven. No, it's Piper Niven.
August 22nd. This was updated 5 hours ago. This is August 22nd episode of SmackDown. What the fuck? Because it says recently teamed with Alba Fire to face Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
I haven't seen... Am I crazy how I haven't seen Alba Fire on television and I don't know how?
No, you're wrong because she's in the part of her service.
I know, but has any of them since Piper Niven's been out?
She just got hurt like last week, 2 weeks ago. Like it was just in a recent match.
It's been a whole month.
No, it hadn't. Because I just saw this report a couple days ago.
Niven has not competed in the ring since the August 22nd episode of the SmackDown, is what this says.
Victory Road 2025 also pulls up the Pokemon World Championship, in case you're curious.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Victory Road Anaheim 2025 is the Pokemon World Championship.
Oh, they made sure to report that Jay White was added to AEW Fight Forever in 2024. You guys remember that? AEW Fight Forever?
I do.
Game sucks. It had the chance to be a really good game. And then they DLC'd it. And that's what that he's doing with fucking my faction, is I don't give a shit to see blank space, blank space, blank space, blank space, blank space with my faction next to it, because I can't fucking access that wrestler because I had to spend out an assload of money to be able to fucking play as them. I don't give a shit. Give it as an alternate attire and
really
just leave it at that.
Fucking gambled on the goddamn event, the order.
Yes, we did. Is there an issue with that?
I mean, I've got 2 of them, but there's so many we picked similar on. I might as well just wait till day of.
First of its kind.
I
TNA makes us do
what
shit
just
like
happened.
this. Well, anybody got anything else they want to say?
I'll already say, after a showing like WWE had, I don't throw everything into the one bucket.
This is...
Oh, do you guys want to hear what the
anyway.
ticket prices for WrestleMania 42 are?
What?
For 400 level, $854. 300 level, $1,174.
Is that both nice?
I do not know. Probably not.
I'll look at it.
I hate everything. No.
200 level is 1,300. 100 level is 1,500. Section R 101 is 2,200. Section B on the floor is 3,868. Section A on the floor is $9,000.
What I have to say is the fact that TNA can't even have its own fucking championship on the pay-per-view because it's on NXT is a bunch of horseshit.
If you want to go to both days of WrestleMania, the cheapest ticket, including fees and everything, is in section 345 for $1,200 flat.
God damn.
TKO has gone on record and they want it to be the same as UFC's pricing. And it's... People are going to pay it. That's the problem. People are going to pay it. There'll be complaints, but people are going to fucking pay it.
Well, I'll be honest, when Mania comes to Indy, if I still have any interest in it, I'll probably go.
But I'm going to pay flat out for honest,
but that's WrestleMania. Like, that's
a major event, not fucking... I don't know. That's...
Yeah, no, trust me. I wouldn't have paid what I fucking did for Wrestlepalooza, knowing what the fuck. I knew as soon as that fucking match got announced first, that's what it was going to be. But I think we should probably send it.
Probably should, for Eli's sake. Well,
yeah, I still gotta get ready for work.
I believe in miracles, and I believe in the power of 2 vetoes, and hell, high water, the only thing that'll stand in my way is TNA from being this next week. So, until then, we have been your ace in the hole. And The slow turn. Fuck Eli. I had the outro lined up and everything, and I had a new outro, and the slow turn fucked me up. And if your co-host fuck up your brand new outro you worked on, we've got it covered because we're your ace in the hole, and we'll catch you on down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.